Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a beer today that's been years since I've done it. Like 10
this
years.
is something that I've never tried.
It's Almaza. Almaza is a beer that was introduced in 1933, and it's a blue diamond. It's a Pilsner beer, premium quality, proudly Lebanese. So here's the story of Almaza. And I think Almaza means like a blue diamond, like a jewel. It's a product of Lebanon. It's from Beirut. The story is, now it's only 4.2. That's very light. 4.2.
So in essence, this is a light beer. No light in color. It's in a green bottle, so that tells me that they're looking to preserve it a little bit. Most beer does come in green or brown bottles to help preserve it against the sun.
Still clear, yeah.
That's the reason why a lot of the beers are starting to move toward cans, and some companies have always canned beer. It just helps preserve it.
Now there's probably canned versions of Almaza, but it's I bought this at international market. Now it was a little pricey. It was $11.99 for a 6-pack, 11.2 ounce bottles. But they're shipping it all the way from Beirut. Now what happened was this company had been around since France owned Lebanon. France ruled Lebanon in 1933. So they were making the beer. Everything was going well. They were making a lot of money. Then a civil war broke out between the Catholics and the Muslims, and it was like a real screwed up situation. They said it got so bad that they couldn't really produce the beer because they had like rocket attacks during production. So they had moved production to Italy. They asked for help, like, we can't make this beer. So then Heineken stepped in and said, hey, look, we'll help you make the beer. Meaning, we'll help you make the beer if you let us, like, take control of the company, you know. So Heineken kind of owns it now, but at least it exists, right?
All right.
If they hadn't gotten involved, it
so we're going to
exist.
go ahead and try this. Of course, you want to open it. Okay.
No, you can open it.
I was going to do it while you're continuing on with
No,
your
was I boring you with my story?
No.
But now it's back in Lebanon. After the Civil War ended, they brought the production back to the old facility.
And it's popped up. So we're going to go ahead and try this. Got a little smoke coming off of it. I don't know who says that.
Me, water vapor. Oh yeah. Smells like a Pilsner.
Yes, it does. It smells kind of like a
Kronenbourg.
yeah.
I love those grassy hops. And it's really biscuity.
I'm not really getting the grassy hops off the smell. It's very faint. I'm getting more of like a, it's like a cold, like iciness coming off of it. Slight biscuity, kind of mellow into almost like that Dixie yeast, and the grassy hop is there, but it's kind of faint.
Well, I do know that it was a family-owned company, and then when they got into collaboration with Heineken, I think from what I read on their website, they said Heineken said, look, y'all just keep running it, all right? You know what you're doing. It's a famous beer from the Near East, but we'll help you out. Obviously, they're going to split the profits. You know, they're not in there to lose money just to be
let's
nice.
go ahead and try it.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a drinkable beer. I could take care of this with some kibbe or some heroes. You know, those lamb tacos, I call them.
It's good. You could definitely drink this on a warmer day. So like if you had a parade or something around Mardi Gras time. when it starts to get a little warmer, because it always gets warmer when Mardi Gras Day gets here.
Yeah, so what
It's
usually,
always like cold during the parade's up to Mardi Gras Day, but then Mardi Gras Day comes here. And it's
I don't know, I've been to some pretty bitterly cold Mardi Gras days. But I'm thinking of this beer, I'm thinking of like going to Beirut, Lebanon in 1974 before the Civil War. And like there'd be like all these women on the beach with bikinis and men like
Been
playing
there?
soccer. Huh?
You been here?
No, but just and they're drinking Almaza and going to the racetrack in Beirut, betting on the horses, and because Beirut used to be called the Paris of the East. It was like a real sort of like party city, much like Bangkok in Thailand, you know, or Paris. And it's a shame what happened, but this was the beer that was kind of like for that. 4.2, real easy drinking, but no corn or rice adjuncts, to my knowledge. Does it taste like it has corn or rice adjuncts? Maybe it does.
No,
Rice?
it doesn't. It's just with that barley malt.
I'm only tasting barley malt. It's
Yeah.
super clean. I'm not trying to tout the beer because I have some kind of like secret relationship to Lebanon. I do not. But to me, it's like really nice.
Yeah, it is good.
How would you score it? Like, what score would you give it?
Oh.
I mean, it's expensive here. It's probably cheap in Lebanon.
I give it an A. It's clean. I'm repulsive in that kind of a way.
And it's not the kind of thing that you would feel ill if you drank a bunch.
No, but it's just got that Euro beer flavor to it. If you're not used to it, you're not gonna really appreciate it. It's not a German-ness going on with it. It's just, to me, it reminds me of that street beer I had when I was in the Mediterranean. That's why I asked Justin, you been to Lebanon? Because I'd been in that area. So the beers are kind of, there's a little sharpness that's going on with that hop that's in there, and if there's any Heineken drinkers out there, they would recognize what I'm talking about. Inside the Heineken, it's like when we refer to stouts. If you don't know anything about a stout, we refer you over to Guinness because that's the stout that seems to be running amok. So it's very good. Like I said, the hop is a little different, but it's supposed to be there like that. So I give it a solid A. You don't get these too often, so it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to figure out what a measuring stick is. Is it really Heineken or is it not?
It's owned by Heineken. Well, they have a ownership in it. It's not
Right.
totally owned. But
No,
it's,
I'm just saying, is Heineken a measuring spot? Like
it's a
should we
good
put-
benchmark.
put
Heineken is a good
as Jay would say, a benchmark.
it's a good benchmark because a lot of these beers were modeled on that.
Right.
They were really
And if
modeled
you
on
don't
Pilsner
like
Urquell.
Heineken, then you're not going to like this.
No,
so
no way.
we're just putting it out there. You got to like the style of the beer. If you don't like the style of the beer, then you're not going to be able to appreciate the beer.
Yeah, if you don't like the light-bodied, easygoing, grassy, hopped biscuit beers, forget it. But this would pair so well, like I was saying, with the Lebanese food. It would pair well with pizza. It would pair well. The other day I was eating some crackers with some anchovies on there and some honey mustard sauce to cut that saltiness. It would go so well with that. Oh yeah, I mean, it'd be ideal. So anyway, any kind of crustaceans or even raw oysters.
Right.
So Les Bon Ton Relais, I'm gonna say 94 out of 100. It's an ideal beer, but I wouldn't pay $11.99 normally. I just figured.
I give it a 95. It's really good. So
95. All right.
Yeah.
So Les
years before.
Bon Ton Relais. I'm gonna end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. Now wait, when y'all were in the Navy, y'all didn't go to Lebanon, right?
Israel. We're close.
Oh, right down the road.
Right.
That's it.
That's all I can say.